What's up, gamers, wherever you're watching, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok, welcome in. If you're watching on YouTube, consider coming over to Twitch at some point. I would love for you to join us here live. We're live every day at 2 p.m. EST, except for when I'm sick, which I have been very sick lately. Sorry for the lack of content on all platforms. I am trying to get better. I am trying to get healthier. Speaking of, you might not see me for a while again. Somebody died, and we have to figure out who done it. So today will be an investigation stream. If you don't know who died, then you should probably go back and watch the last episode. Unless you don't care about spoilers or you've played this game before. Anywho, I have a doctor's appointment, a series of doctor's appointments coming up both tomorrow and on Tuesday. So if there's going to be a class trial stream, it's probably going to be on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Obviously, any of this could change at any time, so make sure you're in the Discord or following me on Twitter or something so you can get a notice or a notification for when I do decide to go live with the class trial. But thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. Without further ado, more Danganronpa Another Tsurugi! But we should investigate for now. Of course! Yes! Investigate! Do you want to investigate in this situation? Akane, we have to! Listen, anybody who didn't want spoilers up to this point, you've had your chance to leave. I'm gonna say it. No, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. Akane has gotta be torn up. I was thinking about this shit. I was thinking, chat. Believe it or not, I was thinking. With my brain. I was doing that. With my noggin. And oh my god, bro. I mean, the death was so stupid. The way they set it up, the way everything went down. I'm mad! I'm mad. I'm mad because the death flags were so red. The death flags were so fucking red, dude. And I'm just like, I'm just waiting. You know, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the dumpster fire to occur. And I'm like already depressed. Do you want to investigate? We have to investigate this situation. In fact, we need to investigate. We have to. I want to say I don't want to, but we have no choice, do we? I don't want to die yet. If you want to live, all we can do is investigate. Yeah. Let's put each other's thoughts aside until we can figure out the culprit. Solving this case is the first thing to do right now. I feel so bad for Tomori. She just opened her heart to us. Wanted to become friends, and they fucking killed her! And the question we must ask is, who do we blame for this? That is the question that we must ask, because I find it stupid that the game set this up, and she opened her heart to us. There was the Akane, who remembers? Who remembers the Akane hug? Who remembers the Akane hug? Who remembers that shit? It was a legendary hug only talked about in Tale. Only talked about in Folktale. And it happened in front of all of us yesterday. It happened in front of all of us. It only happens in Folktale. And it happened in front of all of us. Insanity. And then this occurs? That is not the luck and fortune the Akane hug is meant to bring. What? That woman opened her heart to you people? Ray, now is not the time. I'll fucking flip out. Ray, I will flip out. I will flip shit. Don't start with me, woman. Don't start with me, woman. Mikako, you weren't with us, so you don't know. Kizuna, she was feeling so lonely. She was being stubborn. After we persuaded her to notice that, we opened our hearts and became friends. This sounds like a line out of Kingdom Hearts. How can it be like this? I don't know why. Ugh. Tomori Kizuna opened up to you guys? ... Mikaru, if you're feeling lonely, you can join us as much as you want. Well, not right now, though. You better wake up. The day I hang out with you won't ever come. Damn! Even if the universe is destroyed. Damn! It's a waste of time. Let's just start investigating. Not the destruction of the Earth, but the destruction of the universe? We don't have time for this. Let's start investigating quickly. I will apologize for not protecting Tomori as many times as I can after the class trial is over. Kinjo, a minute, please. What? Me and Mikako decided not to cooperate with you. However, can I accompany you? Why, though? Why, though? During the investigation for the class trial, I was going to ask about it. Since there has been a murder, it'll be easier to find out the truth of the case, even if a small number of people cooperate to investigate it. Hey, shouldn't we begin already? Too much time has passed. We have no choice but to do it. Yeah, we have to do it. Kako? Yes, it's painful, but it's all the same. The reality that has already happened doesn't change. And if we don't do anything, we will all follow Tomori's fate. Even a little, we have to get the truth. No, not a little, a lottle. We have to get the truth, and we gotta get the whole truth. No, Yuki. No, it's not we have to get the truth even a little. No, we have to get the whole truth, or we're gonna fucking die. I have to. I have to do it. The culprit who murdered Tomori, who barely opened up to us. The culprit. We need to find them. I wonder if the murder is gonna get the TikTok taken down. This is a brutal fucking murder. Investigation. Once the others brought a lamp, I started to see a little more in the room. But, what in the fuck happened here? Are these signs of a fire? Why was there a fire here? I don't really know myself. I'll have to gather information about it while talking with the others. Let's start with what I can do. Like last time, we should check the Monokuma file first, right? The victim is Tomori Kazuna. The estimated time of death is about 9:30 p.m. Found in the Switchium. What's the Switchium? Located in the power room. The Switchium. I like that word. Switchium. 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 That's fun. Why are people typing 6-7 over and over again? What's going on? What's going on? No, I look at chat every once in a while. A lot of people say this guy doesn't read chat, and the reason for that is because it's a visual novel, and when you're playing a visual novel, it's easy to get spoiled to shit, so I don't look at chat very often to dodge the spoilers, but I must say right now that looking over at chat and seeing 6-7 being typed over and over again does not sit well with me. On the second floor of the school, there is a long, torn wound on her stomach. And massive bleeding. Is that what we're calling it? Massive bleeding? I was bleeding. Massively. The cause of death is a cut through the esophagus. Oh my god! Caused by a knife. Is this it? This is too little information. However, at 9:30, it was just 30 minutes away before the nighttime announcement. At that time, it is impossible to go back to the private room and enter after killing and cleaning up. Does it look like they cleaned up? They didn't clean up shit! Oh my god. Monty with the 5 gifted subs, goddamn! Monty, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. To Shuichi, Momo, Door, I don't know how to say it, Rosie, and Umi, thank you for the 5 gifted W's in chat. That's insane and very generous. Thank you. W's. When the people who were in the door... What? You gift 5 subs, but you're not subbed yourself? Does your generosity know no bounds? Goddamn. Shit. Then, the people who were in the dormitory during the BDA, including me, have an alibi. But, if we think about it, something is weird. Mikako and Uehara are fine. But why weren't the others in the dorm at that time? We decided not to leave... Yo, he's right! Somebody broke the fucking rules! I'm about to freak out. We all agreed that nobody would leave their rooms at nighttime, or we would all be in our rooms. Somebody broke this rule, and I'm about to get mad. Because the thing is, if you're gonna look at me and say, we're all gonna follow this rule, and I follow it and you don't, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. We decided not to leave our rooms at night, so we stayed near the dorms even after 9 p.m. in the last couple days. And the place where Tomori died is the school area, which it's also deep within the Switchium on the second floor's power room. Haha, Switchium. I'll have to talk to the others who weren't in the dorms during the BDA. What the fuck is BDA? Can anybody tell me what that is? What does that mean? Big dicked orangutan? What is BDA? What is that? Oh, body discovery announcement. That makes more sense than what I was thinking. Monokuma File 2 has been added to the student handbook. You can check it in the Truth Bullet menu. Burnt Marks has been added to the student handbook. You can check it in the Truth Bullet menu. Yay. Oh, there's a lot to check. Oh, there's a lot to check. Let's just start at the bottom. Music goes pretty hard. Is this a bloodstain? But what is this? This seems odd, right? Tomori's body is clearly deep in the control room. The body leads from the entrance to the power room. It's strange. There's no blood outside. Did the culprit kill Tomori and then ran away in a hurry? No. Wait a gosh darn minute. The fact that the blood is close to the entrance means that the struggle started at the entrance? So why are the windows broken? Dude, this place looks like shit. Breaking those wasn't part of it? Besides, there's this blood near the entrance of the control room, but no blood anywhere outside the power room. Did they wipe the blood spots off the power room? What in the world happened? No, like, for real, what the fuck happened? Blood marks on the entrance side was recorded in the handbook. There are blood spots running towards the entrance. The criminal who stabbed Tomori escaped towards the entrance, leaving a trace. However, there are no blood spots outside the power room, and the windows are broken too. What the fuck happened? Wait a minute. Let's finish looking. I wanted to go say good morning to Satsuki. Let me go say good morning to Satsuki! Damn it. Well, I guess now's not the time. Vodka, before getting deeper, any people you are suspicious of just off the bat? I mean, I have to look at the people. There are 2 people that come to my mind immediately that I'm like red flag. But I'm not 100%. All I'm going to say is whoever did whatever happened here, this is brutal. This is brutal. This is lethal. And I think it takes a brutal person. And the 2 most brutal people are Tsurugi and Rei. Those are the 2 people that came to my mind instantly when this all went down. For a multitude of reasons that I don't want to get into. But I'm going to say this. Because of plot, I'm probably wrong. I'm probably just very incorrect. I'd have to look at all the people and go from there. But, like I said, I feel like it takes, like, if Mitch was still alive, I'd be like, Mitch! But I feel like what I'm looking at here is fucking insane. So it's gotta take a certain vibe or personality to create what I'm looking at. Additionally, we all agreed that, what, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., right? For bedtime? But a body discovery announcement still happened. I don't believe that anyone would go against Tsurugi's demand. I don't believe anyone would go against Tsurugi's demand. I'd have to look at all the characters, but I don't believe it. But I do believe that Tsurugi's gonna do whatever the fuck Tsurugi wants. So, I think outside of their rooms, I don't know who discovered the body, but I think it's probably, if I had to guess, it'd be Uehara, Tsurugi, and Rei. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I could be completely wrong. This is like, I have no information, vibes alone. As I get some more information, I'm sure this will change. What's this? Something's broken. Is this a broken Flashlight? Also, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. The fact that Ray had a flashlight immediately at the ready was weird to me. I also found that weird. Again, I have zero info, but, like, having a flashlight out the gate is also weird to me when this room was, like, dark. And who was the one that was around the power room most of the time? Ray. Just saying. Is this a broken flashlight? Actually, there's 2 broken flashlights here. These must have been Tomori's and the culprits. Even with a flashlight, you need to turn on the dark switch. That could have been Tomori, right? Then how did the culprit manage to navigate without being noticed? But why are these broken? Was there a reason to break them, or... Broken flashlights added to the student handbook. Let me... Actually, since we're talking about it, let me get a good look at the peeps. Let me get a good look at the people. Let me go to... We enter special? No. We enter objects? Oh yeah, student handbook. I have 2 student handbooks. Why? Who else is there? Kanata? Ain't no way. Satsuki? Ain't no way. Kinji? I don't see it, man. Teruya? Ain't no way. Tsurugi? There is a way. Mikako? Mikako's a little weird for the sole purpose that we got her secret, which makes me feel like she has something to do with this trial. I don't want to believe Kako did anything, though. Haru? Nah. Akane? Dude, I would shit my pants. I would shit my pants. I would straight up take a shit right here. Like, I would shit all over the place. Like, poop would be flying out of my butt in Mach 10. Like, no. Kazuna? Well, I don't know. I don't think this is the S word. I don't think this is the S word. Ayame, no. You know what? I think I know who did it. I think I put some thought into it. I think I know who did it. Chat, I have a theory. I have a theory. I think I know who did it. Hear me out. Hear me out. Mitch never died. Mitch never died. Wait a minute, let me cook. Monokuma was pleased with Mitch for getting the death game started. Monokuma was pleased with Mitch for getting the death game started, so Monokuma swapped in a body double for Mitch, and Mitch never died. Mitch is, in fact, hiding somewhere in the school doing Mitch things, and I think that motherfucker, Mitch, made an appearance and stabbed the fuck out of Tomori 28 times! 28 stab wounds to Tomori's chest, in the esophagus, and who's the dickhead enough to do it? That's the question you have to ask yourself when these murders occur, is who's the dickhead enough for it to happen? It was fucking Mitch, dude. I'm locking in Mitch. I think he killed her. Mitch! Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that answer, to be honest with you. I'm pretty confident in that answer. Huh? This is... Because you gotta ask yourself. Some people are like, vodka, Mitch? Let me ask you a question. What didn't Mitch do? No! Go ahead! What didn't Mitch do? Before you start saying, well, that can't be what the fuck didn't Mitch do? Tell me he couldn't pull this off. That fucker. I think it was Mitch. There was a piece of cloth that I see for the first time. But that's not the important issue. It's bloody. I don't know where this came from. But it's bloody, so it must be related to the crime, right? It's a little burned, but it's enough to cover a human body. Yeah, maybe the killer stabbed Tomori. Yeah, maybe Mitch stabbed Tomori, and she was bleeding. And then he started dancing and laughing like a little bitch. So he used the cloth to prevent it. And he did this in the first kill, too. We're seeing relation. He cleaned the body up then. Tomori suffered a lot of blood loss, so they had to contain it at the time of the murder. Of course, the cause of that was the neck wound. With a throat cut, they had to act fast, as it would have dripped onto the floor. Preventing the blood from splashing. That's quite premeditated from the killer. Suddenly, when I turned over the piece of cloth, I was able to discover a few things underneath it. What's under it? What is this? This copy pasta I'm seeing in the chat right now? I'm seeing a big copy pasta. What is this? What is going on here? Mitch collaborated with that blueberry to get back at the ultimate hope. Sayaka revived him, and Sayaka went to kill Makoto, and Mitch helped her. Sayaka helped Mitch kill Kazuna. That's what I'm saying, dude! That's what I'm saying! I don't normally allow spoilers in my chat, and I still don't, but this is factual. I believe if I could make a statement here, I believe that Mitch is in cahoots, dude. Mitch is the one. I'm telling you, bro. A lot of people are saying that doesn't make sense. It makes perfect sense. Think about it. Think about it right now. Think about it. Monokuma was pleased that the death game got in motion. And who made the death game get in motion and had a good plan? It was Mitch. Mitch, 100%. Who's been a jackass since the beginning? Mitch. Who also cleaned up blood of the body? Mitch. Who cleaned up blood here because the body was dead? Mitch. I'm telling you, bro, right now, Mitch did the murder and I'm fucking pissed about it. Fuck Mitch. But Vodka, Mitch wouldn't do all that. What didn't Mitch do? Open your eyes. This is a lighter, right? A cheap, compact lighter. Yeah, I think Mitch smoked. I think he did. That fucker. A cheap, compact lighter that is used to light a small fire. It doesn't necessarily have the firepower to create a huge one, however. Dude, did Mitch create a Molotov cocktail and throw it at Kazuna? That sounds like something he would do. The fact that this lighter was here means this must have caused this must have caused the beginning of it, so that it's natural to say that there should be some, whatever he's just said. Traces of it being used in the room. Yeah, whatever he just said. Besides, it's not just that. The lighter was covered under the cloth together with another object. There's a crumpled paper here. Let's see. Oh my god, tell me there's a note. Tell me there's a fucking note at the scene of the crime. Tell me there's a note at the scene of the crime. Oh, who else left a note at the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Mitch! Mitch! You fucker! This is... Mitch! I couldn't read the contents properly because it was almost burnt out. It was difficult to recognize any words at all, but I knew where this paper came from. A secret note Monokuma told us about the... Oh, wait. Oh, it's the... Okay, it's the secret. Shit, dude. Whoops. The secret note. Monokuma told us about this motive and shared it to everyone. There's also... This is what it is. Yuki Maeda, huh? Yuki Maeda might be... Wait, what? There's a secret about me. Yuki Maeda. Hold on, chat. Let's read the secret. Yuki Maeda might be... Huh? It's my secret note. Huh? Why is this at the scene of the crime? The contents are almost burned out, so I don't know what my secret written in here is. Fine, but if it's a shameful secret to me, then there are so many things. No way. There's no way that this motive caused another murder. Let's think this for a moment. Yeah, let's think this for a moment. Did Tomori picked up my note? Did Tomori picked up my note? No, wait! You alright? You alright, Yuki? Yuki's internal dialogue is all over the place. What? With what rights do you even base on? I don't remember her saying that. I don't remember her saying that. I'll look anyways. This is really useless information. Who would want to know this? Haha, it is a joke after all. What a motive for sure. Exactly. Nako Seda, thank you for the sub at tier 1. 60 months. That's a lot. 9 more and we'll be at a funny number. Shut up. If you're old enough, you shouldn't be sleeping with your dad. You're a mess. Yeah, you shouldn't be sleeping with your dad. Okay, but how in the blazes did she find that out? It's because, okay, so we're piecing this together real quick. Kazuna had Teruya's note, and Teruya sleeps with his dad. The secret that Tamori picked was otaries. So there's one possibility left. The culprit picked up my secret. It's possible they created the fire in order to destroy the evidence and burn everything. But the weird thing is, was my secret going to kill someone that much? It can't be. Even though I have embarrassing secrets, there's no secret that could motivate a murder to happen. I'll take it for now. Maybe I'll find something out later. A piece of bloody cloth has been added to the truth bullets. Lighter has been added to the truth bullets. A secret message has been added to the truth bullets. Very good. Broken glass. Right. This is what I've been concerned about. There was a long line of something running along the wall of the control room. Oh, it's a fuse, right? It's actually broken in the middle. Cut with a knife. No, rather, it's a burnt mark. Well, was it cut with a knife, or is it a burnt mark, or what are we going with here? The fire in the control room and this fuse, there could be a relation, right? Then someone triggers the fire inside the switchium through the fuse? Was this the cause? Who? For what reason? Perhaps the killer did it, but I got no idea why. Dude, I'm also lost right now. Burned fuse line has been added to the student handbook. You can find it in the truth bullet menu. Very good. Can I even, like, get up there? Can I even, like, get, like, up here? Is this, like, a different thing? I didn't know because it was dark, but through the window, you can see the power room. The glass window on the power room was this one, then. And the window for the control room. But this window was broken for some reason. So this window connects to another room that we can get to, but we didn't know that because it was dark. Did the culprit kill Tamori and break through the window? There's a possibility. Break this window and come out from the other side, where the equipment is. Then go straight to the door where it leads to the exit. The door on the second floor corridor. But, I don't know. If I were to go straight out the hallway, if I were going to leave the power room through the entrances of the control room, what's the reason for breaking the glass, if not being used as an escape? What if... No, what if... I think they, like, threw a fucking Molotov. Like, I don't know where you're getting a Molotov, but I think they took a Molotov and fucking threw it through the glass window and blew her up. Well, then it doesn't explain the stab wounds, though. I have no idea. If you think about it, it's not possible. Going to the control room to the entrance using the window as an escape route? Because if someone heard the noise from the power room, it would have been a matter of time before being discovered. Besides, breaking the window must have made extra noise. I wouldn't have broken glass for no reason. For now, let's leave it as a reference for later. Broken glass window added. Alright, if you're watching on TikTok, close your eyes. TikTok, close your eyes right now. Close your eyes. This is content might be too much for you. Okay, it might just be too much. Tomori. Clearly, she prefers others and tried to hit on the guys. Yuki, that's not the appropriate internal dialogue to have right now. Yuki, that's not the appropriate internal dialogue to have right now. I mean, there is certain things that we say at certain times, and I feel, Yuki, that this is not the appropriate time for that internal dialogue. I'm sorry that she preferred hitting on guys that weren't you, but this is not the time to bring up such things. Fuckface. She too, in her heart, wanted to change, and we were getting to know her too. She didn't deserve this. Not only that, although it was bitter, we were always cheerful with Tomori. The tension went up, in a good sense, bringing energy to everyone. Yuki, you make no sense. Dear Lord, she really didn't deserve this. Okay, alright, Yuki. So then why? Why did you end up this way? Yuki, I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in. Yuki, I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in. Alright, thank you, Yuki. Hey, bud. I'm gonna need you to lock in. Thank you, Yuki. I have no time to grieve. There's a lot of things that I need to investigate in order to find out the truth. It was the same time with Maki. But, Tomori, I'm sorry for intruding. Really sorry. Also, I just want to say one thing. If a guy did the kill, I'm going to be very disappointed. Well, we already know a guy did the kill. We already know who did the kill. We already know who killed. It was Mitch. 100% Mitch. He's the only one who would have done this. But I'm just saying, Mitch is really making, like, he's like really making men look bad. Alright? He really is. 2 girls, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. First, I'm really mad. I'm really mad. Really mad about Maki's death. Really mad. And then they do this shit. I'm pissed. Tomori's body looked terrible. The whole body is bloody. As shown in the Monokuma file, the stomach and neck had stab wounds. The wound on the neck was still bleeding. And thanks to that, there was a bloody smell all over the room. Why are you smelling the room? Yuki, now's not the time to smell the room. What does this say? Mitch collaborated with the Blue Man. Oh my god. I might title the video Mitch Strikes Again. Do you think I should do that? You think I should title the YouTube video this YouTube video Mitch Strikes Again? Really confuse the people. This knife or Mitch did it again. Somebody get this guy. This knife stabbed in the neck must be the murder weapon at first glance. Please do. I might. I don't want to spoil anybody to the series. Although I guess that would, like, really confuse some people. Mitch is the kind of guy that would come back after losing and just do this shit again, though. I feel like our theory's not that far off. It seems that this time the killer did not dispose of the weapon, or didn't feel the need to go back for it. Well, he doesn't need to. Everyone thinks he's dead. But this knife, it's a kitchen knife. Does that conclude that the weapon could not have been anywhere but the kitchen? I'll have to check the kitchen later. And there's one more question about Tomori's body. The wound on the stomach. The culprit ended her breathing by stabbing Tomori on the neck. The file also stated the fatal wound was in that location as well. If so, what's the reason for the stomach wound? If we think of a possibility, they stabbed in the stomach and then stabbed her right away on the neck. Or she was stabbed in the neck in a second attack after she fell down here. This is a crafty killer. I really don't know in detail because I don't have the specialized knowledge. Inori might know something, and I should consult with Kinjo as well. If I were the culprit, uselessly increasing the wounds would leave more traces behind. There has to be a reason for a stomach wound. Stomach wound was recorded in the student handbook. Anything more to be found on the body? If I take a look, the time Tomori died is around 9:30 p.m. So whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is a prime suspect. Watch everyone have an alibi. And it only points to one dude. I'll ask the others about it and find out. It's time to move. Alright, I still need to check here. Maeda. What's up, Kanata? Inori, are you doing an autopsy? Yeah. Kinjo took over, so I'm going to work hard. He took over? What do you mean? Well, he said he had something to check and went somewhere else. When I was doing Maki's, he made the autopsy together. What did you check? Also, how about we confirm things together? Can I just say, having a fucking, like, medical professional ultimate surgeon here is, like, busted. Can I just say that? What to say? It's a terrible amount of blood loss. Humans have excessive amounts of bleeding when about 1/3 of the blood volume flows out. This is not around 1/3, as you can see. It's amazing, even that this amount of blood came out. Neck wounds are definitely fatal, but it would have self-coagulated to some extent. After the heart stops, the amount of bleeding should have gradually decreased. That means, are you saying something caused the mass bleeding? No, I can't confirm this with just my opinion. But if your blood pressure is high, then there'd be a lot of bleeding. That much I know. If your blood pressure is high, huh? What character really gets my blood boiling? Chat, what character really gets my blood boiling? Just like when I see them on screen. Blood pressure high. I'm getting a little angry. I'm trying to think. It has to be something. Mitch! You're right, that fucker. It had to be him. You know, I'll be honest. If I was Kizuna, right? Hold on. I gotta blow my little nose. I'm still sick and recovering. Hold on. Thank you for your patience. If I was Kizuna, and I was chilling in the Switchium for some fucking unknown reason, right? And then Mitch the bitch appeared, my blood pressure be high too. I'd be like, what? Who? How? And then he would come at me. Molotov cocktail in one hand, knife in the other. It's all piecing together in my head. In simpler term, there are individual differences. Well, there was a lot of bleeding in this case. Meaning, it must have taken a while before dead. It must have taken a while before dead. Write that down. Write that down. It must have taken a while before dead. Write that shit down. That's gonna come up. It must have taken a while before dead. Thanks to that, Tomori felt a terrible pain before drawing their last breaths. Of course. Who could have planned such a horrible murder? There's only one man. So there is a killer among us in this case, too. Kind of. Like that time with Mitch. It's like it's happening all over again. Weird, huh? It's like just like that thing. You're onto something. Kanata Inori, you're onto something, actually. It's weird, huh? It is just like that time with Mitch, isn't it? Weird. That's kind of crazy, actually. What a weird coinkydink. Doubt each other again and accuse people? I think it has to be done. I know it's painful. I won't force you if you don't want to, but Yuki, I don't think that's your decision to make. Why is Yuki thinking he can fulfill the role of Monokuma? That don't make sense to me. Yuki's like, oh, if you don't want to participate in the class trial, you don't have to. Yuki, are you the robot bear with machine guns? Because last I checked, you look like the ultimate Clementine. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, what are we going on about? He's the ultimate orange peel. Like, I don't, like, oh, you don't have to participate in the class trial. Are you the bear with machine guns? They gave a bear machine guns. Kanata's participating in the class trial. Sorry, bud. That's just how it's gonna go. If we don't, that means we'll have no choice but to give up our lives. Yeah, I know. Sorry for the negativity. I'll work hard for their sake. As for my results of the autopsy, what I found out, about the abnormal amount of blood loss. Oh, and the time of death does match with the Monokuma file. That's good enough information to help. Thank you, Inori. It's okay. You are welcome, Maeda. I'll check Tomori in detail in case I missed anything. Inori is having it difficult too, but she is steadily fighting the desperate situation on our hands. Let's do our best. I need to find out the truth. I really think it might be Mitch again. Inori's medical exam results were recorded in the handbook. You can find it in the Truth Bullet menu. I'm really starting to think it was Mitch. Because the Switchium has no light, we brought a lamp to rely on the investigation. Can I leave now? Need to finish looking in the Switchium, jackass. Of course, my bad. Might be this. Huh? What's this? Is that writing in blood? 11037? 11037? 11037? Is that writing in blood that I see in my vicinity? At first, I thought it was just blood, but the blood appears to indicate the handwriting of something on the floor. It looks like it says XXX, which means porno. Something relating to porn. Wonder what it could be. Mitch liked porn! Shit! Oh my god, it's coming together! Mitch! And before you say, Vodka, what the fuck are you talking about? In the one of the earliest episodes, I got a porn mag out of the Monokuma machine. Yes, out of the Monokuma gacha machine, I got a porn mag. And Chad said, oh, if you give that to Mitch, he'll be so happy. So before you all are like, Vodka, what are you on about? This is a real thing. This is a real, actual, factual thing. X times 4? Oh wait, there's 4 X's. Forget about everything I just said. I think porn is 3 X's. I don't know what 4 X's mean. What the fuck is 4 X's? 4X? 4X. I got nothing. X4? No. It's written 3 X's, and then a bigger X mark. Maeda, is that a dying message? I think so. I think she wanted to write Mitch, but instead she wrote XXXX. Is this something out of a mystery story? Well, it's not necessarily only in fiction. It's entirely possible for victims to leave a clue of their killer. But what confuses me is why not just write the name of the killer? Why write XXXX? Just write the name, unless the name was long. Or she didn't know the name of the person. Didn't know how to spell it. That'd be unfortunate. Then this clue was left by Tomori when she died. Does this clue mean anything, though? Well, obviously, yeah, it's a dying message. It's gotta mean something. Well, I can't confirm since I'm not a detective. Dude, if only we had an ultimate detective here. That would be so badass. Can you imagine an ultimate detective in a Danganronpa game? That sounds OP. That'd be really cool if that existed. It's too bad it doesn't. It's possible the blood sprayed in that manner by accident. However, due to the circumstances, it is more likely to be a message. We have to decipher it. Yeah, I wish I could know what it means. The last message Tomori left to us. XXXX. What does it mean? Dying message. Evidence recorded in the student handbook. Let's take another look at this. First of all, let me throw it out a save. Second of all, where's my stuff at? Objects. Where's the Monokuma file? Where's my Monokuma file? Why do I have 2 student handbooks? I don't understand. Okay, let me see here. Dying message. A weird message that looks like it says XXXX. The killer left it behind right before Tomori died. This has to be a clue somehow. I don't know what meaning does it have, but Tomori left this important message to us. We have to be thankful. You know, it's possible that this was just a bad translation, and that it's not actually XXX, it's just something else. I'm just joking, but can you imagine? Staring at this message, trying to figure it out. It's got to have some relevance to someone. It's got to have some relevance to someone. Am I allowed to leave now? What's this? Huh? What is this? Why is there black fire over there? Did someone summon an elder demon? Hey, Ayame, what are you doing? Oh, Maeda. Well, I'm checking here. Do you know what that is? That looks like, I don't know, something out of Cthulhu. What is that? What is that? What is that over there? What is that? What the heck is this? Burnt charcoal? Isn't that weird? When everyone gathered in front of the power room, there wasn't anything. There wasn't anything like that in the corner, right? Right. I was here too, but I don't think I noticed that. First, shouldn't we check what it is? Yeah, let's do it, Ayame. Ayame! No! Oh, she ate shit! Oh, she ate shit! Ayame, no! What are you doing? Did you stumble into something? Go check on her, Yuki, you son of a bitch! Ah! Oh my god! Ayame, no! She's like top 5 for me. Ayame's top 5. Are you okay? Dude, she just face planted into black fire. Huh? This is a wild shot, by the way. But what, dude, what? Oh my god, what happened? Ayame, what? Why? Why is blood? Ayame, who was walking to investigate the strange object, suddenly it grabbed her leg and she started bleeding? Wait, something grabbed her leg? This has to be a bad translation. There's no way something grabbed her leg. The flesh near the back of her left thigh. That is a bad place to get cut, by the way. You do not want to get cut in your thighs. As someone who took an injury directly to the kneecap, I can tell you right now, you don't want to take an injury to your thigh. That can be very bad. Mitch did this. That's what I'm fucking saying. Mitch, come out now! You fucker! You know he's just giggling and rubbing his hands together. And he's like, Ayame's left thigh was sharply cut, and it was dropping a lot of blood. Hatano! Oh my god. Jesus Christ! I heard Ayame scream. Oh my god, Ayame! Hatano, what is it? What is that wound? Can we go help her? Before that, let's call Inori first, quick! Okay, I'll call her. Dude, what is going on? Ayame, are you okay? Everyone, don't come. Is it a wire trap? How did she get it on the back of her thigh? Wire, there's a hidden wire. Wire? Someone set up wire traps? What the fuck? What is this, Naruto? I can't believe Mitch did that. Are you fucking kidding me? Why would Mitch set up a wire trap here? That piece of shit? Looking closely at the place where Ayame fell, the bottom part, I was able to see a sharp wire that was hard to see. Why would Mitch do this? I was able to see a sharp wire. It was very hard to see. At least, I noticed now, because of Ayame's blood on it. It was too thin to see with the naked eye. What is this? That burnt object was used as bait. Who installed a trap like this? That's what I'm saying. Somebody just did this? Why? We have a very bold killer among us. No, before that, what do we do with Ayame? If Inori was here, she's a surgeon. She might know what to do. Dude, that's a terrible place to get cut. I got Inori here. Oh my god! Wait, Ayame, what's going on? Well, she got caught in a wire trap? I think Mitch set it up. What do we do? Wire trap? Why is that? I'll look at her vitals first. Kanata, is it okay? Is there a place to treat her? Currently, the nurse's office is locked. What place should we treat the wound? That's true. But the amount of bleeding is bigger than I expected. I have to do something about it quickly. Oh my god, there's no way they double death. There's no way they double death. There's no way she's gonna die from blood loss. There's no way, but we don't have the proper tools, chat! Mitch, you son of a bitch. Be careful. There's still a wire there. Thank God we have Kanata. Holy shit. By Inori's judgment, she takes Ayame with her. It's okay. Ayame, as an athlete, she must have a strong will. Let's hope it's just a scratch. I'm worried about Ayame. But there's not much time left before the class trial. I still haven't figured much out. Curses. What kind of person would do this? Only one. It's not enough with killing Tamori. They even set up a trap. Is that wire far away? It was installed by the culprit, but was there a target in the first place? If you do a trap like this, it's a complete indiscriminate attack against an unspecified person. I don't have much time to go through the details. I've only searched the control room, so let's quickly investigate other places. Bro just casually walked through the wire. First of all, Ayame got an injury while trying to investigate this area. And what I found is... What is that, a burnt flashlight? Looks like a black object. This is a flashlight. Another one? This flashlight is burned. There was also a fire inside the control room. So is this flashlight burnt at some point inside the fire? No, wait. If it was a flashlight, it was already inside the room. 2 flashlights were broken inside. If so, why is this one here? And who used it? Wire trap was recorded in the student handbook. You can find it in the truth bullet menu. Ayame's injury was recorded in the student handbook. The 3rd flashlight was recorded in the student handbook. There is so many truth bullets. This class trial is going to be brutal. This class trial is going to be brutal. La 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 la. Brutal. Maeda, is Ayame okay? What to do? What can I do? Take it easy, Akane. Take it easy, Akane. It'll all be okay. Papa Yuki on the case. I know you're worried, but the class trial will start soon. We have to lock in. We have to focus on the investigation first. A friend was hurt, but you want to investigate? Is it that easy to work around like that? I'm sorry, Yuki. I don't mean to be mad. It just doesn't feel like the right way to do this. It's okay, I understand. Once you start to calm down, I have something to ask you, Akane. Something to ask me? Yes, not only you, but also in the dorms. Kinjo, Hatano, and Kurokawa weren't there. At that time, even though nighttime was starting, you didn't return to the dorms, right? Ah, that's right. Well, I tried to go back, but I couldn't because of this. Just past 9 o'clock, I was doing some cooking research in the kitchen. Cooking? You wouldn't happen to see someone named Mitch while you were cooking, would you? Grabbing a kitchen knife? So the reason why the food was already done every day was because of this? Yes. By the way, it seemed to me that there was a lack of a lot of ingredients today. Because I wanted to make different recipes, but alas, I couldn't. I made a mistake while wearing tempura. You were wearing tempura? So all of the oil splashed on my clothes. What? Huh? I tried to go to bed soon, but I had to wash the whole thing in the bathroom because the washing machine wasn't working. Okay. Also, I don't think Akane's talking right now. I think this is Yuki responding. It says Akane. Oh, I see. By the way, were you alone during that time? I think this is Yuki talking. Oh, I see. By the way, were you alone during that time? Yeah. Ayame seemed to go training because she was there before going to bed. So that's the case, I see. Yeah, Kisuna, I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me this. We must find the culprit together. Yeah, let's push on, Maeda. Akane's testimony was recorded in the student handbook, okay? Maeda, do you think Ayame will be alright? Not sure. I'm worried. But since she was hurt on the leg, shouldn't be a problem, I think. Oh, ho, 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 let me tell you! I got a laceration to the kneecap 1 year ago, and still to this day I struggle. Ayame, She got injured while trying to investigate, right? I can't forgive a killer who does this. Let us investigate more for Hatano's sake. Yeah, there's not much time left, so let's hurry. Yeah. I'm really sorry about Tomori. Yeah, right. Aren't you supposed to be with Tsurugi? I hope you become to be able to open your heart to us. Yeah, what he said. I hope you become to be able to open your heart to us. Kingdom Hearts. Open your heart? Come to think of it, I heard that before. Dude? Uehara's played Kingdom Hearts? He knows Peak? Oh. Uehara wasn't with us at that time. After our reunion, we were able to move Tomori's heart. I don't mean to blaspheme the dead. I honestly can't believe that point. Uehara too? Mikaru said that as well. You seem stiff and partial. He seems what? Yo, chat, this translation is getting me. Some of these translations are getting me, bro. No, I can feel that to be the case because you've been missionary to the others these days. I've been missionary to the others these days? It's only been a week since we met her. But the nature of Tomori was a little guy. What is going on with this translation? It was only a week since we met her, but the nature of Tomori was a little guy. Of course! The nature of Tomori was a little guy. Write that down, that's important. The nature of Tomori was a little guy. When I left Kinjo's group, I felt hesitant. But it was a bit unbelievable that I didn't care about my pride enough to return to you all again. Of course, it's just my opinion. If I actually thought like that, for you guys, I would have... Forget I said anything. I have no idea what this conversation meant. All I know is the will of Tomori is a little guy, apparently. I know that's not the case right now, but can't you reconsider? Will you be with us again? Don't talk about it. I changed my mind once, I don't plan on changing it twice. Don't worry, rest assured I'm not trying to blame or ignore you like Mikaru. I intend to exchange as much as possible, so don't be too disappointed in me. Now, let's overcome this crisis right in front of us. Alright, Uehara. I mean, at least he's working with us. At least he's, like, working with us, you know what I mean? We've been missionary to everyone, dude. I can't believe that. Ray. There are a few people that are suspicious to me, and you are one of them. You look suspicious. You look suspicious, Ray! Boop! Boop! Hey, Ray! Boop! Boop your nose. You're looking a little suspicious. Mikaru, is the investigation going well? No. I have something to think about, that's the problem. Boop! What? Do you want to sit down and talk about it? Do you mind? Do you mind sitting down and talking about it, Ray? Shut up! Don't speak, idiot! I don't cooperate with you. Do I have to say it 100 times? Boop, 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 boop! Mikaru's reaction as usual. But to think that Mikaru had something to think about. Is there something amiss in this case? La 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 la. Ooh. It's the end. Maeda, it's the end of me. Teruya, I don't believe you did it. You're not even on my radar. Why? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. It may be my fault that Tomori Kazuna died. What? What did you just say to me? It might be your fault Kazuna died. What? What is this? What is going on here? Comfort your husband? Chad, if I see any more VOD Teruya talk, I will walk away. I will walk away. I will do it. If I see one more message, I will walk away. Tsundere arc. Comfort your boyfriend. VOD Ruya, give him a smooch. Yeah. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? 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 I'm back. Have you guys learned your lesson? Have you guys learned that I will not tolerate the words that you type? You do not wish to be alone, looking at a crying Teruya. Wait! What do you mean you might have done something that led to her murder? Calm down and talk. Well, that is, now when I think about it, something suddenly came to my mind. The second day, was it? It must have been the first night after breakfast together. These days, my routine was to check the items at the antique shop before late night. And as soon as I wake up the next day, I went there and checked, and the number of items every day... Our antique shop's so good? I guess because you're a merchant, you understand, but is it really that... Is the antique shop really that important? Well, because when Maki died, wasn't there a lot of stuff used in the crime from the antique shop? I was worried that would happen again, so I looked at things every day. Okay, good boy. Memorize the type and location of each object. Good boy. Anyway, so I looked at the items on the second evening and went back to the antique shop, okay? As soon as I got up the next day... What did you say? No, I'm reading Yuki's dialogue. That's what Yuki said. Yuki literally said that to him. Did you not read it? Did you not read it? That was Yuki's dialogue. That was Yuki's dialogue, bro. Yuki said that to Teruya, bro. You guys are goofy as fuck. Truly. Through and through. I found some things we're missing. What things? Chat, if I ever get an emote of a character from this game, it's gonna be Satsuki, not Teruya. That's the problem. At the time, all the good are still probably in order when I went to go check. I think you can't think of what's missing at all. I have a question. Is there somebody who made, well, not made, but like, maybe manipulated Teruya's schedule a little bit? Is there someone who manipulated Teruya's schedule so that he didn't happen to check or, like, took some of his time up in a very, like, non-suspicious way? I'm curious. Because it seems really obscure that the one time he doesn't check, a bunch of stuff gets taken. And the killer would have to know this. I mean, Mitch would have to know this, you know what I mean? Because, like, he got caught from using the antique shop the first time. So, you know, he would know this. Odori, there's no doubt that the things that disappeared, yeah, were things that were inside the switchium. The fuse, the lighter, and the flashlight, they all disappeared back then. So that would mean that the killer prepared the tools very easily in this case? Well, I'm not sure about that, but I'm certain the time the tools were missing was at late nighttime. Late nighttime. But at that point, only Makaru, Tomoro? Would it be Tomori? Am I crazy? I'm still learning the names, but I don't think it's Tomoro. Only Makaru, I'm pretty sure Tomori and Uehara weren't with us. What is this fucking copy pasta, dude? Chat, I'm trying to like play the game, and there's this big ass copy pasta. What is this? First time chatter from Freddy Fazbear. A first time chat message. Okay, what is this? Vodka-kun is flustered at the sight of Teruya. A romance between a male pregnant seahorse and an onion. Unbelievable. Has anyone told you how pretty you are, Vodka-kun? Teruya-kun blushes, moving Vodka's hair aside to see his bright eyes as he blushes. You're blushing, Vodka-kun. Teruya-kun teases playfully. Baka? It's not like I like you or anything. Vodka-kun pouts, blushing more. Are we being serious? Are we being serious? Are we being honest? Are we really? Is this what we're doing with our time right now? Are we being honest? Like, we could be doing anything right now. We could be doing anything at all right now. You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm running an ad. Fuck you guys. I'm running an ad. I'm running an ad. I'm running. Oh no 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 no. Hey guys, do you want to get a vodka spinning emote? Look at him spin! You could right now by coming over to Twitch and typing !sub, or you could subscribe for free with Amazon Prime. What do you get? Ad-free viewing for the whole month. Watch the stream without breaks, without interruptions. Everything you want, instantly on demand. And you get to support your favorite streamer just for $5. Crazy. Additionally, you might be thinking, Vodka, I'm here for the Danganronpa. Well, I got good news. We got a Kyoko Kirigiri emote just for you. You subscribe today, boom! You get a Kyoko emote, as well as all other emotes from various media that we like. The Future Diary. Go-Go Loser Ranger. That's me spinning on a chair. All this other, don't ignore this is a lot that I have to go through. I don't know. This one girl from fucking Watamote and My Hero Academia and Love is War and Toradora. You could get this right now. Come on over to the Twitch channel today and sub by typing !sub or !prime to sub for free with Amazon Prime. Thank you very much. All right, now that I've cleansed the palate of that fucking long ass copy pasta. Who was wandering around late at night? Tell me! Huh? The culprit is among those three that were wandering? Well, it can't be Tomori, she's already dead. Right. Then that only leaves Makaru and Uehara as one of them, no doubt. My memory of things is as clear as crystal. Chat! His memory of things is clear as crystal. It is still too early to conclude, but it seems to have been a good reference. Thanks, Otori. By the way, can I just ask one question? Is the wire that just hurt Ayame from the antique shop? Ayame got hurt? What do you mean? You didn't know? There was a big fiasco down there. Just before the switch ship turned off, the killer installed a wire trap. Ayame got caught there and she injured her leg. Huh? Wire trap? Why is that? Oh. Was that the reason why Inori and Hotno just went out together? Yeah, I think the killer is more cunning than I thought. Oh, I haven't seen it, but maybe the wire did come from the antique shop. What disappeared then was the fuse, the lighter, and the flashlight. There were wires, but those weren't gone, so probably not. Is that true? Alright, thanks for the clues anyway. Did I help you? Teruya, what do you... Why is he looking at me with a big smile? Like, did I help you? I guess? Yeah? I guess? You're welcome. Let's do our best to catch the culprit. That's right, otherwise we'll die. Vodka, I love you. You're the best streamer ever. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me! Odori's testimony has been recorded in the student handbook. You can find out. There's a fucking bug in my room! Kill his ass. There's a fruit fly flying about in my room. Makes sense. I eat a lot of fruit. Sarugi! 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 What doing? What doing? Maeda, what happened earlier? I saw Inori with Hatano leaving the power room. Well, that is, I explained to Kinjo what just happened. What? Wire trap? I still don't know why the killer installed such a thing. Was it not targeting only for Tamori? If you're still aiming at someone, like Hatano was, it just adds more evidence to the crime. Probably not. Huh? What do you mean? Looking at the case, the wire trap feels a little out of place. Out of place? I'll tell you more about it in the class trial. I have to do some research here right now. Having said that, Kinjo looked ahead again. What Kinjo was investigating? Is this pieces of broken glass from the switchium window? Yeah. This is also strange. Strange how? The shape of the broken glass. Temperature, the direction of the fragments. I see. Can I take a look too? You can. Be careful not to damage the scene. I'm gonna damage it. The fragments were broken into pieces and splashed on the floor. Inside, I felt the darkness of that room little by little. Also, the shards were quite hot because of the fire. How did this even happen while we were resting? That's what I'm saying. This had to be so fucking loud. This is like explosions going off and shit. I don't even know what the time was when the situation even happened. Come to think of it, Kinjo, why weren't you at the dormitory at that time? You said to follow your rules, didn't you? Come to think of it, Maeda, you weren't back then. There were only 6 of us. It was Akane, Ayame, Kurokawa, Uehara, Mikako, and myself. What happened here exactly with this fire? Why did the power room become like this? I'll tell you at the class trial. Oh my god! Hey, find out next week at the class trial. Oh my god. I have to explain the situation to everyone once again. First of all, the reason I wasn't in the dorms at the time, if the others ask, it's because I discovered something. What? It was around 9 p.m. As I was about to go back to the dormitory after completing my investigation, I heard Hatano scream. Hearing that there was a fire in the power room, I hurriedly headed back to the 2nd floor. I met Mikako, Uehara, and Hatano there. The situation at the time was that the smoke from the switch was leaking into the hallway. Okay? We hurriedly, that is such a hard word to say. Why don't we just say with haste? With haste, we went to extinguish the fire, and the fire extinguisher's on the hallway. Of course. At the switchium entrance, in other words, we went to the corner of the power room and turned off the lights. But suddenly, I heard an explosion sound from the other side. That was this broken glass. When you heard that sound, were all of you together? Yeah. Me, Ayame, Mikako, and Uehara were at the switchium entrance. Chat, I want to say something. You ever just, like, play a Danganronpa game, chat? And, like, you just would never believe that a character would have any involvement or anything to do with a kill, but, like, something is suspicious to you, and, like, you want to say it, but you're like, no, it can't be that person. I have a suspicion, but, like, it's towards a character that I would never want to be involved. Spill? So, like, I keep thinking about this wire trap. Right? I keep thinking about this wire trap. And I'm thinking about the hallway. And I'm probably very wrong. And even if I'm right, I want to be wrong. I'm going to let you know I want to be wrong. So, let's just get that out of the way. I want to be wrong, and I'm probably wrong. But I keep thinking about this wire trap. And my thing is that when at the beginning of the stream, everybody was spread out in the hallway, right? And then everyone dispersed to investigate. Given how everybody was spread out, it implies that the wire trap happened, okay, that the wire trap happened while investigation was occurring. Alright? The only one around that area was Ayame. And then Ayame was the one who was like, hey, let's go look. And then Ayame also got the wound in a very weird fucking spot to get said wound. And then to put herself out of the investigation. This, for some reason, the whole wire trap setup makes me suspicious of Ayame, which I would never want to do because I really like Ayame. She's top 5. So, again, before you guys say anything and be like, Vodka, this is ridiculous, I want to be wrong. Okay, I want to be wrong. I am just saying with the knowledge I know, this wire trap shit is so fucking left field and suspicious. The only one who would have been able to set that up and then trigger it would have to be the person, like, in the short amount of time, I think it would have to be the person who fell for it, which is Ayame. Because the thing is that it couldn't have been set up, right? Like, there were people already standing in that section, and there's no way while Monokuma was talking to us, someone just set it up. Again, that doesn't mean Ayame did the kill. I don't know the reason for anybody doing anything. I'm just saying, this wire trap is super fucking weird to me, and, like, her name just keeps getting dropped as like, out of a room, here, there, where, everywhere. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just talking. Again, no spoilers. I'm talking, and again, Ayame's a top 5 character for me, and I'm just gonna be like, this is ridiculous, Vodka, completely ridiculous, you're wrong, there's no way. Danganronpa does that thing where it makes you suspicious of everybody a little bit, but, like, that wire trap's weird, bro. That wire trap, that whole wire trap sequence is so fucking weird to me. Ugh. Mikako and Uehara were at the Switchium entrance. We had a lot of smoke, but we were close enough to confirm each other's positions. I see then. The only thing I can think of is the killer was inside the Switchium, broke the window and ran away. Like, I'm not even saying Ayame's the killer. I'm just saying the wire trap sequence is so fucking weird. Have you seen the other person besides those 3? As I mentioned earlier, it was Smokey, but I didn't see anyone else. Wait, but at that point, Akane and Kurokawa were together? I don't like cutting it here like this, but I'll tell you soon. Anyway, I turned the switch to extinguish the fire at the entrance. And when Ayame and Mikako and me went inside. So wait, you 3 discovered the body, Tamori was dead. So the 3 that discovered the body was Ayame. They keep switching fucking between first name and last name. It's confusing me. It was Ayame, Mikako, and Tsurugi discovered the body. That's important. So, look, again, I'm not even saying Ayame did the kill. I'm just saying this fucking wire trap is tripping me up, dude. What is up with the wire trap? Because they were standing there when Monokuma was talking, so the wire trap couldn't have been set up then. At that point, the body discovery announcement came out, and after listening to the broadcast, Akane and Kurokawa came to the power room first. I don't know if you came before then, right? That's right. And what about Uehara? You all went in together, but Uehara did not. Did he check the body? Uehara heard me when I told him to check the back broken window and went to the other side. But there were no clues other than what we already saw here. After listening to the broadcast, Akane and Kurokawa came. After that, the rest, including me, in the dormitory came, correct? Listen, I'm not saying Ayame did anything. I want to be clear on that. But, like, my suspicions point to Mikako, Ayame, Tsurugi, and Mitch right now, with Mitch being the highest on my list. But I don't really want any of these people to be the killer, to be honest. It seems the overall development of this case is roughly in this manner, but something is questionable. To be honest, it's suspicious that there's 2 people out. When the situation happened, I guess, like, there's minor suspicion thrown at Kako for the sole reason we got her secret, but, like, not Kako. Everybody's suspicious. I don't know, man. There's too much going on. Maeda, now that there's not much time left, instead of being with me, can you check on Akane and Kurokawa? I want to confirm if they stayed together before the body discovery announcement. Can you find that out? Of course. Are you suspicious of them? Well, it's true they don't have an alibi, but... then please do. I need to investigate the window more. Also, Kinjo, can I ask you one more thing? I just heard the whole situation from you, but I still don't get what's weird about the glass shards from the window. To simply put it, it's neatly broken. Besides, the structure of the window is strange. Look, even though the glass is broken, and a body can pass through, the lights in the power room hardly reach inside the switchium, right? No matter what principle the room was made of, it was marked and sealed at this level. When the fire broke out, the outside of the power room would not have spread the flames. More than what was expected. I don't know if, dude, I don't know if it's translation, bro, but I'm so, is anybody else confused as fuck? Anybody else who hasn't seen this before just confused as fuck? I'm so confused, bro. And this was the sense of incongruity you mentioned? Why are we referring to it like that? Maeda, there's no time. I can't explain in detail here. I'll tell you at the class trial. First of all, check out the alibi of those two I mentioned earlier. Alright. I heard Kinjo's explanation, but I didn't notice anything strange that stood out. Is there something that can only be seen by him, as the ultimate police officer? Anyways, I'll know when it comes to the trial. The investigation comes first. Of course. Kinjo's testimony was recorded in the student handbook. Glass shards recorded. We have so many fucking bullets! What? I'm out of time? There's no way! I'm out of time? When I first saw this case, I was confused as fuck. Yeah, I'm super confused. But I'm not very smart, so. The headmaster of this school, Monokuma, wants to inform you that the fun is pouring out at this hour. It's already close to midnight, so let's hurry up and finish this. All of you, please gather at the door with the red carpet on the first floor of the school. The class trial will begin. Oh, I hope this gets really fun. Maybe I'll enjoy it. Pooh! Finally, it's time. Damn it! I haven't even investigated properly yet. I've only checked the power room and the switchium. There's also the situation with Hotno, and the timing was too late. Oh my god. Dude, I feel like I have so much information and no information at the same time. Well, if I hang out here, Monokuma will kill me. So that's one way to put it, because this isn't a joke. If I hang out here, Monokuma will kill me. Let's go. Somehow, even with the information collected so far, we have to find out the culprit. It's not just me. If I put everyone's heads together, I could definitely get through this like last time. Yes, of course, of course. Oh, Maeda. Ayame, are you okay? I applied first aid as a substitute for a bandage. It stopped the bleeding, but... Ayame, the time is already running out. We have to go to the trial, that's all we can do. Yes, I heard it too. While I received the first aid from Inori and returning to help more with the investigation, it came up. We can't help it now. Alright, well, don't overdo it. Is the leg okay? Well, don't go silent on me. Is the leg okay? Ayame? Maeda. Ayame's leg, she... What? What did she do? Well, what? What is it? The truth is my left tendon has been cut. Bro, my left tendon is cut. That's crazy. I had an injury that cut my left tendon. Oh, that's bad. Ayame's just me. Oh my god. A sever to the left tendon is crazy. That's she's fucked. She's fucked. She's fucked, dude. She's not even gonna be able to participate in the game. She's fucked. She's not gonna be an athlete anymore. Oh my god, she's fucked! The truth is, my left tendon has been cut. I can't even walk. The damage might be permanent. Only time will tell. Oh my god! Dude, I severed my left tendon, the tendon in my left leg last year, and I'm still struggling to walk, bro. Oh my god! That's fucking crazy! That's fucking nuts! Alright. Suddenly, I have less suspicion on Ayame, because who the fuck would do that to themselves? Oh my god! What?! It was unfortunate that the tendon part got cut so much. I don't know what would happen. I mean, thank God we have the ultimate surgeon. Can you do something about this? If I had surgery right now... Also, I don't know if there's a room on this school to do this. Wait a minute, what is that? You can't walk, let alone run? Fuck no! She severed a tendon! Fuck no! She ain't doing nothing! Oh my god! Chat, do you know how long, tendon recovery is? Bro, she's gonna be bedridden. Okay, even if fucking Kanata repairs her tendon as the ultimate surgeon, which is super convenient, by the way. Even if she does that, bro, Ayame is going to be bedridden for, like, the next 3 months. Like, what? Oh my god! Actually, the lower part of the thigh, I can't feel it. Without Inori support. She's gonna do a class trial with a severed tendon? Oh my god! This is outrageous. It's nonsense. Ayame, you are a track and field athlete. Is that okay to lose one's talent in vain? Clearly not. What the fuck? I'm sorry. If only I were a doctor who could fix it at once. I mean, you technically are. Stop. This wasn't your fault, Inori. However, Maeda, we shouldn't be arguing right now. Isn't the class trial about to start? But Ayame, in the future, even if my legs were intact, if you fail the class trial, we'll all be killed. It's fine. I can worry about my legs later. What the fuck? Let's go. Ayame. I tried to be calm, but Ayame's body gradually was trembling. Oh my god, like, give her a chair! Holy shit! I tried to be calm. Oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm just so bewildered. What the fuck? Is she just gonna be bleeding out the whole trial? Ayame's body was trembling. Oh my god. Even if an ordinary person can't walk anymore, it's a shock. Nevertheless, I have to try to overcome the class trial for everyone. With only a strong mentality. Oh my god. Dude! If she accidentally bends her leg and tears the rest of her tendon, she's gonna vomit and black out from the pain. Seriously! I'm not even kidding! If she accidentally trips and falls and rips the rest of her tendon, she will vomit and black out from the pain. Oh my god! I got it, you're right. When you die, it's all over. Let's go to the trial, everyone's there. Yeah. Dude! What? What the fuck? Coming back in here. I remember when Kyoka died. Ugh. I was kind of hoping this wouldn't happen again. Ayame, is your leg okay? Yeah, it's fine. Yep, no problem at all. Inori gave me first aid. I'll get better soon. For the time being. Inori will support my footing, so that's all. Why are they lying about it? Is that so? I'm really glad. We can go to the trial with confidence. The trial. 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 Class trial. Trial! I'm going to stand in this trial with confidence! Wow. I was wondering when he was coming out. I see. By the way, Kurokawa, where is she? Huh? I can't see Kurokawa in the room. Who's Kurokawa again? Oh, it's Mikako. Yes, of course. I haven't been able to see her during the investigation. Where did she go? Now, wait a minute. If they disappeared at this hour, could it be Kurokawa is the culprit? What did you say? Kurokawa's the killer? No, that's a hasty judgment. Maybe something went wrong? Hiya! You're all here! Are we? Are we? This time, I'm kind to you. I came out to the entrance, face to face. You done releasing the bowels, right? I'm really nice, aren't I? I wasn't shitting. 1, I wasn't shitting, and 2, we're missing someone. Then are we going down underground like last time? I'm so sad no one pays attention to responding to me. What are you saying? We're missing one person. Where did Mikako go? Huh? Weren't you all together? Oh, it's true. Is that girl nowhere to be found? Unbelievable. Does she want to dip during the class trial? Wait up, I'll bring her now. What's this girl being late for? She could die if she's late, damn it. Ayame, who was injured, also came here. She may lack legs, but she doesn't lack guts. I'll have to give that woman a training regimen. Well, I mean, Kurokawa it's not really the culprit, right? What do you mean, Kobushikawa? Kurokawa's not that kind of person. Not that kind of person? Did you guys not see Mitch as the guy who started? Okay, alright. Can I pause? Pause. That is the shittiest argument I've ever heard, Frey. That is the shittiest argument. They're like, oh, Kako might be the killer. They're like, oh, Kako's late. She might be the killer. Ray, you were late last time, 1, and 2, Ray's like, oh, Mitch was the culprit last time, so clearly Kako could be the culprit this time. There is a vast difference between these two people. That was... Or are you going to claim he's an innocent person? That's also a huge leap. Chat, what is Ray cooking? Ray just looked at you and she's like, hey, chat, are you going to claim that Mitch is an innocent person? What are you cooking? What kind of Twitter quote retweet are you spitting right now? What kind of no context Twitter quote retweet mindless bullshit are you spitting, Ray? Come on, girl. Come on, you're going to say Mitch is a bad person? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Also, it's weird that they mentioned Mitch. Just saying. Them mentioning Mitch is to remind the player that Mitch exists, which could imply that Mitch is someone who could have done the kill. He's still on my radar. I mean, something's odd. Didn't you guys used to constantly fight my words all the time? Tomori Kazuna did that often, but that bitch died. Can you imagine a girl just died and you're calling her a bitch? Like, you know what I mean? You discovered her dead body like an hour ago and you're referring to her as a bitch? That's insane. Ray, you gotta chill. Ray, you gotta chill. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, I love Ray, Slay Queen. But no, she gotta chill just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ray's just reminding me of, like, quote retweets on Twitter. Hey, maid, for some reason, you're being awfully quiet. And you're being awfully talkative. You never talk to us, Ray. Ray never talks to us. And then all of a sudden, she's super talkative right now. I thought you'd be the first to put a rebel attitude. Huh? Me? Sorry, I didn't hear. Akane, are you okay? Come to think of it, you seem less energetic than usual. Oh, just thinking about something. You idiot, the class trial will begin soon. Of course no one has the energy for this. Idiot? Why, of course I'm an idiot. Can we stop calling Satsuki an idiot? Also, oh my god, good morning, Satsuki. It is a pleasant morning to see you. I almost didn't wish Satsuki a good morning. Good morning. If you are in the chat right now, type good morning, Satsuki. You gotta say good morning to Satsuki when she shows up on the screen. If you don't, I mean, what are you doing with your life? You gotta wish Satsuki a good morning. You have to. You have to. It's for good vibes. It's for good vibes. Good morning, Satsuki. Can we normalize not calling Satsuki an idiot, though? That's mean. But it's weird. Why did Kurokawa disappear? She could be considered the main suspect. It's worth putting this into our topics for later. Even Kinjo thinks that. I can't confirm it yet, but some of my suspicious figures were selected during the investigation. Kurokawa is one of them. Why Kurokawa? Let's talk about that in the class trial. Ugh! Discussing here will only get things agitated. Well, yes, but Kurokawa still needs to be here for the class trial. Everyone waited long enough. I brought the latecomer. Mikako. I don't want to believe Mikako did anything. I'm going to be honest with you. Hurry in. It's the first time, so I'll be flexible in this particular case, but next time, I'll punish you with no questions asked. Well now, all 12 of you finally got together. Like last time. I'll be going down first. So, take the elevator to proceed. Kurokawa, what happened? I haven't seen you since the investigation. What have you been up to? I don't think you came from investigating, were you? Hey, I don't think she plans on opening her mouth anytime soon. Why don't we leave the bitch alone and go down later? It doesn't matter if you want her to speak here or not. Why are we just throwing around the B word? Kurokawa! Trial. After it's over, I'll tell you. Tsurugi is bewildered. This is suspicious. Very suspicious. Headaches, headaches. Alright then. If you're the culprit, you won't be able to survive when the class trial is done. It can't be. It's not her. Kurokawa, was there a reason you were late? Now, everyone. I know you don't like doing the class trial. I wanted to stop this situation somehow. But it happened. It's really futile at this point. What happens next? First, let's pass this trial and talk it out. Now, only think about surviving the trial and clear your minds and eyes from any misconceptions. Kinjo is right. I couldn't afford to think differently right now. All we must do is survive. We are again at the crossroads of life and death. Yes, let's clear our minds and face this. Surely we can make it. We can figure out the culprit. I'm not alone. Everyone is here. I hate to doubt someone again and turn them into a killer, but I have to. Again, I have no choice but to do this class trial. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are currently watching on TikTok or Twitch or YouTube, make sure you follow. Make sure you hit that follow button. I have to go to work because I have a job and I'm